What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. Just arrived at Eufaula Lake for the first time here in Alabama. We're going fishing today, folks. We just launched the boat. This ramp was super shallow. I had to wade in the water up to my knees to get the boat off. But anyways, we got us a Toyota FLW Professional Open coming up here on Eufaula starting Thursday. Today is Saturday, so I'm gonna be down here pre-fishing. Hold on, we got a big old diesel truck that's loud. So I'm gonna be down here pre-fishing the next few days. The next few videos you're gonna see coming out on my channel are gonna be kind of a vlog style day pre-fishing, back-to-back pre-fishing days. I'm gonna show you guys how I do leading up to this tournament. And I'm excited. We're gonna go out and try to find the bass. Never been here before. Hopefully they'll be on ledges. We're gonna look deep. There's shallow grass here. You can punch, you can frog, you can do about anything. So I'm gonna go out, search for them. I'm excited. Let's hop in the boat and get started. There's the brush. Found it right there. Bringing this big jig through it first. Alright guys, I've been out here graphing for like an hour and a half. I've been looking for brush piles and some ledges. I found a few, but I really just graphed over the perfect brush pile in 12 foot. I want to show you guys why it's the perfect brush pile. Shut my engine off here so you can hear me. But what you're seeing on the graph here, you're seeing a brush pile with fish underneath of it. There's 5 bass under this brush pile. So I can see the branches, I can see the pile, and then if you look closely you can see 5 dots at the bottom of the brush pile that are a little bit lighter, hard spots. Those are bass, and they're sitting up off the bottom just a little bit right at the bottom of this brush pile. So check this out. Alright guys, there you have it right there. I'm trying to get the glare off the screen. There's the brush pile. I'm rocking back and forth side to side. Hold on. There's the brush pile, and you can see the bass. There's 1 bass there. Come on, focus. There's 1 bass there, there's 1 bass in front of the brush pile right there, and then you see the brush pile and you see 1, 2, 3, 4 hard spots at the bottom of the brush pile. Here's what it looks like on side imaging. You can really tell on side imaging where the bass are. There you go, check it out. It's on both sides. Fish are more on the right than the left. I'm trying to focus, it's hard to show my graph with this camera. There you go guys. That is what bass look like inside of a brush pile. There's one. Let's go. Oh, what the heck? What? I'm at Eufaula Lake. Eufaula, which obviously has pike. What? What? I thought pike were only up north. I come 4 hours south. These dudes are having a jet ski course in front of me. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Guys, I caught a pike. What? I did not know there were pike in Eufaula or Alabama anywhere. That's crazy. There he goes. Wow. Did not expect to catch a pike. But I'm gonna try to catch another fish while these dudes are running their jet ski course. What the heck is going on? This is crazy. They're going nuts over here. Well, if a pike's gonna eat this, surely a bass will eat it, right? Caught a pike. First fish of the day. Did not catch any on that brush earlier. Somebody's been asking me to make pike videos, so there you go. There's your pike video. I just don't have any around me. And I didn't know they were here. That's crazy. There's one. Guys, I'm hooked up with another fish. Feels even bigger than that last one. There's a bass. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Pike mixed in with the bass. That's a stud. Let me grab my net. That's a stud, guys. My first Eufaula bass. Let's go. Right out in front of these hooligans riding jet skis. They're going nuts out there, guys. Look at that. How's that for a first Eufaula bass? That'll work. On the deep crank. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. He's got a tail inside his throat. Fish's tail. It's been gorging up on bait fish down there. See, buddy? Got a bass boat on the other side of these jet skiers looking at me, like trying to cop my spot here. And these jet skiers are going nuts. Going nuts right in front of me. Anyways, we're gonna get back down there, see if another one lives there. That'll work. That's awesome. Pike and about a 4-pounder. Oh guys, I just got smoked again. Next cast. So what I'm fishing here, I'm using a 7-11 rod, a cranking rod, huge cranking sticks, 12-pound test, 6XD, and I got a Lew's BB1 reel. It holds a ton of line, so you can really whip it out there with barely casting, and it goes a ways. It just landed. And then I'm cranking it super fast over this hump, and these bass, and pike I guess, are feeding on top of the hump. When you graph over them and they're on top of the hump, you know they're feeding. So we're running this by them. When they quit hitting this, a lot of times you can pick up a few fish by throwing a jig or throwing a worm through them, but I'm just wanting to find spots today, so I'm probably gonna leave after they quit hitting the deep crank here. I am gonna try to catch one more fish though, because I don't know, we got a while before the tournament. These fish are gonna move out towards the main river. Probably. They probably won't be on this hump anymore, but who knows? Guys, I just got smoked again. Oh my gosh, I got a good one on. Oh, I'm keeping my rod down nonchalantly like I'm fishing, because there's this dude graphing and he's in the tournament for sure. And he probably knows I got a fish on right now if I act like I do. Dang, this is a stud, guys. This is a stud. Oh my gosh, I got a stud on. Oh, he just broke me off. Oh my gosh. I had my drag set too tight and he just broke me off. 5-pounder. Wow. Like a rookie. Oh my goodness. I've been bumping over trees and rocks with that. Probably had a nick in my line. That fish broke me off. Well, needless to say, we're gonna leave this spot and leave it to the jet skiers. And we're gonna go find us some more bass, because they're biting. They're biting. That's crazy. I gotta tie on a new crankbait real quick, because that stinks. Man. Oh well. Let's go. That's a good start. Alright, let's get out another one. I'm gonna try a different color, because just to see if they're gonna hit other colors. I'll try Sexy Shed. I know they love purple green apple. I'll link those down below. I get a lot of my deep cranks off of tournamenttackle.com. They have some amazing deals. You can get a 2-pack of 6XDs, 8XDs, 10XDs, a 2-pack. You guys ever heard of that? I'll link it down below, tournamenttackle.com. It's hot, 85 degrees, I'm sweating. We're gonna go drive around, idle some more. I literally just tied on another crank. We're gonna try Sexy Shad Color, and I'm not gonna make any more casts here because 2 bass and 1 pike is enough for me to know there's gonna be fish here on tournament day. So that's exciting. I'm pumped. Let's go find some more fish. The first spot I've caught them at today. I've been graphing around main lake ledges. Haven't seen a ton of fish till I came back in a pocket, graphed a hump. So maybe they will stay on humps. Water's about 85 degrees, it's pretty warm, but the top of this hump's in about 18 feet, so it's still a deep hump. We're gonna go find some more like that. Let's go. So I've only fished for about 30 minutes all video so far. I've been graphing around, looking at points. Here's what I'm looking at right now. I'm graphing this point. It's a secondary point. So you got the main river channel, then a secondary channel, and then a secondary point next to the channel, because the channel's like 50 foot deep, then it gets 30 foot, and then the top of this is 20 foot. So I'm graphing this point, coming off of it right now, not seeing any fish. I haven't seen hardly any fish all day. So let me show you what a stump looks like, or tree right there. Can you see that? That's a little stump or tree with a shadow behind it. There's another one right there. There's one we went over. There's another one. There's so many stumps and trees on this lake, guys. So many trees. I'm talking like full 150 foot tall cedar trees that are knocked over, I've graphed over. And I've stopped and fished them. I've fished about 10 different places for 3 or 4 minutes and no luck, no luck. So, but man, it's been a long afternoon of graphing. Still looking for them. They're just not out here deep yet like they should be, because the spring took so long to get here, took so long to warm up for summertime. So I'm gonna keep graphing. The sun is about to go down, guys. It just did go down actually, but it's still light out. It's about to get dark on us, but I'm gonna graph till it gets dark. Maybe, just maybe, we'll catch another fish before the end of this video. Let's keep looking. I got one, guys. Oh my gosh. I set the hook and I was like, oh, nothing's there, because this bass pulled less than the actual crankbait. Giant. Wow. Let's see if we can get another one. It's gotta be bigger ones. I just graphed over a small school of them. Probably 10 fish. All right, I'm shooting the outro from my shop. I forgot to shoot an outro while out there at Eufaula, but pretty good day on the water at the end. It was a long day. Before that, lots of graphing. I graphed for like 4 hours and fished for maybe 1 hour out of all the time I was on the lake. I drove to Eufaula from northern Alabama this day and put in midday and just fished the evening. So it was a fun day on the water, a lot of graphing, a lot of looking for fish, a lot of, I don't know, dry areas where no fish were at. But at the end, I found one hump, caught that 3, caught a pickerel, not a pike. They call them pickerel down here. I think they're the same, they might not be. Let me know if you know. And then I had a 5-pound bass. I saw him, he just got off. I tried to open my bail at the last second and he broke me off and shot down before I got it open, and that was a bummer. And then I caught one more in another spot right at the end of the night, but it was just a beautiful day on the lake, but it was tough fishing, tough to find them. So it got me thinking, all that time I was out there, I was looking, and it paid off at the end. It paid off. I found the spot for the tournament, found a few good fish, it paid off. And it got me thinking about how we reap what we sow. I was out there graphing all day, sowing, just trying to find
a few bass, and at the end I finally found a good group that wanted to eat, and I reaped a good harvest, and then I left because I wanted to save them. So it got me thinking about a verse in the Bible I want to share with you guys. Galatians 6, I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, "Do not be mocked. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Whoever sows to please their flesh, from the flesh will reap destruction." That's tough, guys. If you are seeking sin in this life, you're going to reap what comes from sin, which is destruction. It tells you right there. That's terrible. And then it says, "Whoever sows to please the Spirit," talking about the Holy Spirit, please the Lord, please God, "from the Spirit will reap eternal life. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who belong to the family of believers." So, there you have it. We need to constantly be sowing seeds in our life, whether that's through prayer, whether that's through, tithing. You're sowing seeds when you do that. I want to share one example in Cody and I's life. Before I met my wife, giving tithe to the Lord. What is tithe? Tithe is 10% of my income. How do you give it to the Lord? You give it to a church, or you give it to somebody in need. Whatever the Lord puts on your heart, and it doesn't have to be 10%. It's whatever amount the Lord puts on your heart. But traditionally it's 10% in the Bible. The first 10% is your tithe. You give it to the Lord on your income. And I had a really hard time doing that growing up. I feel like I had given every area of my life to the Lord at some point, but I wasn't tithing. I just wanted to control my finances. I didn't have a lot of money growing up, and that was an area I struggled to give the Lord. So I wasn't sowing that into God's kingdom, and therefore I wasn't reaping. Just an example, Cody and I, ever since we've been married, we've tithed, and we've given to the Lord, to the church, or wherever, to the mission field. And he returns the tithe tenfold, guys, in blessings. And it's amazing to see. I want to encourage you. If you're like I was, on the fence about tithing, just do it. It's God's money anyway. You're going to reap what you sow. And if you're not sowing things into God's kingdom, you're not going to reap from it. There's the things the Lord does in our life every day. It's amazing. The closer you get to God and your walk with God, the more you're going to see how he's moving in your life and how he's doing a new thing. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed Eufaula episode 1. More practice videos coming at you really soon. It's a really fun lake. First time I'm down there learning it, so you get to ride along with me and learn it. We do catch some good ones. I take a buddy out down there who lives down there, and we go fishing together, catch some good ones. It's all coming up. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing all sorts of types of fishing here on Eufaula. You're going to see some gators too. There's some big old alligators in this lake coming up. But subscribe to my channel if you have not. Hit that thumbs up button as always. Again, let me know if you call that a pickerel or a pike. And if you are interested in supporting my YouTube channel, you can do that through a website called Patreon. It's linked in the description down below. But I just can't thank you guys enough for watching my YouTube channel. I'm going to get out of here for the day. Hope you enjoyed. God bless you. We'll catch you next time here on Fishing with Nordbye.